Pretty tough words there. Now, for some, the news was not at all surprising and felt the firings were inevitable. Well, here to talk more about this is, of course, Mike JetsCoach, sports editor for the Daily National, and Andy Adler also joining us. So a lot to talk about on this issue. The big question, what was the biggest complaint for Rex Ryan? Was that he was too focused on maybe defense, not enough offense?
Yeah, it's a long list if you ask any Jet fan. But yes, he was the head coach of the Jets, but he saw himself as the head coach of the defense. He had the defensive background, the defensive bluster, and for many years the Jets were a good defensive team. But you have to win on the offensive end of things, and that's where he dropped the ball.
And you hear Woody Johnson talking about, at the end of the day, it's all about results. But at the same time, the team loved Rex Ryan, and they were playing for him. This could ultimately be a poor decision. When will we know that? And when are Jet fans really going to start to speak out on that?
Well, I think Jet fans will start speaking out once they see who Woody Johnson hires as the GM and who this GM hires. Those are the dominoes that need to fall. Everyone's focusing on Rex Ryan getting fired, but that was one of the big rifts between Itzik and Rex Ryan, was that Woody Johnson brought in Itzik, but he wasn't allowed to pick his own head coach. So if you're the GM, you want your own head coach, and there was a rift between those two just from the standpoint of he's not my guy. So this GM that they're bringing in, he's going to bring in his guy as the head coach.
And they're totally equating it like an arranged marriage that didn't work out.
Well, exactly. But what about the fact that Itzik had so much money in his bank that he didn't even put forward? I mean, it was somewhere upwards of $40 million that he didn't spend.
And Woody Johnson called him out on that, where when you look at the landscape of the NFL, everyone plays under the salary cap rules. So when you have an extra $20 million that you're not spending on talent that's out there, that's when you're going to draw the ire of Jet fans.
Real quick, any possible contenders?
I think that depending who they hire as a GM, but I think a great candidate who fizzled out in his first coaching job, Josh McDaniels with the Denver Broncos, I think he would make a great fit and rehabilitate some of the issues that they've had on the offensive end of things.
Only time will tell.
Very interesting. Andy Adler, Mike JetsCoach, thanks so much, of course. It's all a waiting game to find out what exactly happens in the Jets front office. Time right now is 6:42. Kirsten, over to you.
All right, guys, a lot of fans looking forward to what's going to happen with this. Bodies now reportedly being pulled from